Hi guys, and welcome to a coffee video. So we're starting off in a slightly different place. I'm just outside Starbucks. We're going to try the Pistachio Velvet Oat Latte. I've just been in and bought one like this. I'm going to give it a try. I remember it last year. This year the colours in the velvet are really different. So last year I think it was a sweet cream. This year they're calling it a velvet. It's really green. Give it a try, and it goes really well with oat milk. I'm a big fan of oat milk anyway, but yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, so what they've done this time is really taken that kind of real sweet flavour out of it. So it's not sweet, it's more nutty, it's a little bit salty. You've got that real wonderful taste of pistachio, and mixed with the oat milk, that's amazing. While I was in I wasn't in Starbucks, I went round the drive-thru because it's a cold frosty morning here in the UK. So let's grab the, there we go. So we've got the ice version looking like that. You can see the green on the top and how that goes through as it drips through the oat milk, with the coffee in there as well. Let's give that a go. Oh, I like that too. I like that ice version. I'd love that if it was a little bit warmer outside. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to drive home, and we're going to make this at home and see if we can get it to a similar standard or better than Starbucks, but on a home machine, which is going to cost a lot less than coming here.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So we've been to Starbucks, we've tried both the iced latte and the hot latte version of the pistachio velvet, and I just got the receipt because I just wanted to share with you really quickly what it costs so that we can then compare it to what it costs if you make it at home yourself, just to see the benefit. So the hot version, £6.20, and the cold version, iced version, £6.25. So my total order for the two drinks would have been, what do we have? £12.45. Wow, that's massive. £12.45 for two coffees. Hugely expensive. Let's have a look and see how much it costs us, how much syrup we're going to use, how much oat milk we're going to use, work out the cost. We'll compare the flavours. I think the one element I'm going to struggle with is the colouring, because the colouring of the pistachio velvet is very green this year, whereas last year it was very creamy, very pale, and the only way I can see is to look for a very green pistachio syrup. But if you're not interested in the flavouring, in the colouring, and you just want the cream, then the normal clear pistachio syrup is the one for you. One thing that I noted as well is that it's an oatmeal drink, yeah, so it's dairy free. Normally in Starbucks, when you get a dairy-free version, they say the velvet or the sweet cream on top is not dairy-free and they can't make it dairy-free, but they didn't mention it at all at the drive-through call point or at the window. So we're just assuming that it's dairy-free, although the version that I'm going to make with you today is going to be completely dairy-free. So if you have any milk allergy, this is a perfect one for you. Let's get straight into it. Well, before we get into it, I'm just going to open a package from Amazon that I got yesterday, which has got the syrups in it. So we'll have a look at that, have a look and see how much it costs, and then we'll get our drink made. Okay, so I ordered this on Prime. So in the UK, you can get your syrups on Prime, which is great. So it just came next day. Let's see. Okay, first up we've got the pistachio syrup, and you can see there that it's got a hint of green to it, but it's not. It's more like that kind of lime cordial green. It's not a really strong green, but there we go. Pistachio syrup wasn't expensive. I also got, while I was there, because it seems to be the time of year for white hot chocolate, so white hot chocolate and cream, very popular in my house. I got a white hot chocolate, and for future videos we got some matcha. So we're gonna have a go with some matcha coming really soon. But that's it, that was my total order, and my total order came to about £26. I think the syrup, I'm going to double check, but I think the syrup was around £6.50 for the full bottle. And with it being a litre, there's going to be a lot of shots in that. You're going to make a lot of drinks with that. Okay, so one thing that I'm going to do just to make it so much easier to dispense the syrup is put a pump head. You can get these from Amazon. Again, not expensive, makes a big difference. You just make sure that, I suppose the key thing is to make sure that the length is going to sit nicely, and you can screw it on top. You just slide it in and screw it on. There we go. And on these Simply bottles, that cap connection fits perfectly. It's a lot cleaner, a lot easier to use, and let's go for it. And just to run through a couple more ingredients, I'm going to use the Oatly cream, easily available in supermarkets, particularly Tesco's, and I'm going to use Alpro oat milk. Now this is the no sugar one, and the only reason I got this one rather than the Barista one is that it was on club card for £1.25, and in a latte, now you're not doing latte art, it's just a basic latte, and it's sweetened enough with the pistachio syrup. I thought this was ideal. You need the oat milk obviously for the main base of your latte, and you also need a splash of it to go into your sweet cream, so that when you're whisking your cream it's nice and pourable and it doesn't get too thick. So a key ingredient is obviously espresso, so we're going to make a double espresso for this drink. Just going to grind 18 grams, and then we want a 1 to 2, so we were looking for 36 grams out. Okay, so the 3 stages for tamping is level, tamp and wipe. One thing I'm going to get is my fork. I'm just going to break up these larger lumps as part of leveling. Get nice and level, and bang it down. Here we go. And tamping, nice pressure, nice and level. And then I normally just give it a little spin just to flatten the top off, and then we wipe and we make sure that we're not putting lots of grind up inside the machine. It should go on nice and smoothly. When you're putting the grip handle on, it should be nice and smooth. 18 grams in this basket is absolutely perfect. Sage say it's absolutely fine. 14 to 18 grams in the double basket is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to weigh the espresso coming out using these little scales. Has a timer on it as well, so that's really handy. Obviously at the moment it's showing 0, and we need to put our espresso cup. Oh, some coffee beans in that one. Look at this one. So put espresso cup on the scales, and then I'm just going to 0 down. I'm going to use the program function. That starts flashing when you press it, and then you press double shot, and that will start to give us a double shot. We're going to time it as soon as the liquid starts to come out. Oh, my timer didn't work. I'm having timer issues. So for this, because there's water inside the puck, I'm going to knock it off around about 32 or 33 grams. There we go. So that's given me 37.2, which is absolutely fine and within the parameters of an espresso. Okay, we're going to get into milk steaming, and the first thing that I've done is I've knocked on the steam on the machine so that the steam is really nice and strong by the time I get to actually add the milk. So what we don't want is we don't want a lot of water going into our oat milk. We like plenty of steam coming out of the machine. That's really good. Knock it off, put the jug under, knock it on. Making lots of screaming noises, so what we do is we just pull the steam arm so that it's just inside the top, and then you see the swirl start to happen. I've got my thermometer on, so I'm steaming probably to around about 120, so that when I knock it off, the milk keeps increasing temperature for a short period of time and should reach around about 130 to 140. If I was steaming a dairy product, then I would steam all the way up to 140 before I knock it off, or maybe 130 so that it lands on 140. And you're looking for those nice paper tearing sounds. There we go. Coming up to that point where we're knocking it off. Okay. Swirling the milk now, we're just going to let that settle. It's got a few bubbles in the top. I'm not worried about the bubbles because at the end of the day we're not making latte art with it. All we're doing is making a standard latte, the type of latte that you would get if you were going to a branded coffee shop. Most importantly, wipe the steam arm. Knock the steam arm back on for a moment just to purge. And that's what that's doing, is that's getting rid of any of the oat milk that's gone up into the steam arm, so that there's nothing up inside there that's going to cause any sort of damage to the machine or make your milk next time taste a bit off. Okay, so sweet cream, and then we have all our ingredients together. I'm just going to cut the top of this open. I've given it a bit of a shake before. We're only making one, so we don't need tons of it, but there we go. Some cream, and like I said before, I'm just going to add a little bit of oat milk so that it doesn't go too thick. I'm just going to use this hand whisk, another little Amazon purchase. Let's say it wasn't expensive. I'll whisk that around for a few minutes. I'm going to stop it there because I need to add my pistachio. So I've added 4 pumps to the cream. And I want it thick enough to pour, but not too thick so that it doesn't pour nicely and sit nicely on top of the drink. There we go. I think that's about right. Okay, so we're about ready to put this bad boy together. We're going to put a couple of pumps in the bottom of the pistachio, and we're going to put the milk. We need to make sure that there's enough room for the cream on top. We're going to put the coffee in. Let's top it up. There we go. You can see the foam starting to build up there on the top, and then we're going to pour the cream so it sits nicely on the top. Perfect. Now I've put this in a glass so that you can see, and you can see that the colours are not quite the same as the Starbucks drink, but that is all to do with the syrup colouring, and we're not adding additional colouring when we don't need to. Okay, we're going to dive straight in with the taste test. We're going to have a look and see. There we go. There's the pistachio cream. Excuse me. In terms of the actual drink, I probably put too much cream, so probably a little bit less cream, a little bit more oat milk would be the perfect balance. I think the Starbucks drink, there was a more nutty flavour. I think maybe if I went and bought some pistachios and I actually maybe put some pistachio on the top, Maybe it's just down to make of the syrup, but there was definitely a more nutty flavour in, a more salty flavour in the Starbucks drink. But apart from that, there's very, very little difference. In terms of cost, we're looking at around about 50 pence for the oat milk, and we're probably looking at a few pence for the coffee and for the syrup and the cream. So you're probably looking at around about £1. So if you were working in dollars, that's round about, if you said $1.50 to make it at home, or you can spend £6.25 and go and buy it from a shop. That's entirely up to you. I don't advocate and say, you know, you should never go to the coffee shop, you should always make it at home. Coffee shop is great. Coffee shop is social. Coffee shop is getting out of the house. Coffee shop is meeting people. It's business meetings. It's meeting with friends. It's really, really good. Rather than going to a bar or a pub, getting somewhere, getting a coffee and a sandwich, it's a great experience. However, as an everyday experience, really expensive when you can just make it at home. It doesn't have to cost you a lot of money and it tastes great. Thank you for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see some more Copycat videos, because I've got plenty more coming out. I'm looking at matcha. I'm looking at the Spanish latte that Costa have just brought out. See if we can make those at home just as good or even a little bit better. You never know. At least it will be less than half the cost. See you next time.